My name is Emmanuel Oyeleke. I'm a photographer, visual artist, and creative director of EOP Studios. I'm based in Lagos, Nigeria. I did so many things before I started photography. I was into computer programming. I studied computer science twice, Polytechnic and university. I was a hardened Scrabble player, so I used to go around the world playing Scrabble, amongst other things. I was a tech enthusiast. What made me transition into photography was actually Scrabble. I loved traveling, and I was looking for a way to bring back my travel memories whenever I'm coming back to Nigeria, and that's why I started photography in 2012. And it's been amazing. The major thing that's helped me get better over the years is not settling for less, and then setting goals that are higher than what I could actually think of right now. I mean, just set very, very, very expensive goals and then try as much as possible to do everything in my power to meet these goals, and also excellence. I currently use the Canon EOS R5. It's a mirrorless camera. What I won't subscribe to is buying new gear, hoping that just by buying new gear, your work would drastically improve. I don't think that's directly proportional. I think you need to make active effort, very, very, very intentional about improving your work, and buying a new piece of gear wouldn't drastically improve your work unless you work towards it. My photography carries different messages at different times, depending on what is pertinent to me, what I wanted to say at that point in time. My thought process varies. Sometimes I have the end in sight, whereas I know that this is what I want to achieve with this image. And sometimes I just don't have end in sight. I just stumble across and then hope that I get something good. And even sometimes, even after shooting, sometimes I just go into post-production and fiddle around with things, and then hopefully I get something that is worth exploring. I find that so many things inspire me. Sometimes I'm inspired by nature. Sometimes I'm inspired by films, movies I watch. Sometimes I'm inspired by events or occurrences around me. Sometimes I just sleep and dream, and I get inspired by it. And sometimes I get inspired by people, things, cultures, colors, different things. Over time, it's been a process. You just look back 5 years or 4 years or 3 years and then understand that you're not where you used to be. Things have changed, and sometimes it's hard to pinpoint specific places or eras or occurrences that happened to you while you are noticing this change. But over the years, it just culminates in lots of things, lots of events, lots of occurrences, lots of images made that culminates into this improvement and shift in my work. There was no particular time where I said, I think, oh, this is my style. My style constantly evolves owing to what I want to say, owing to how I want to say it or how I feel. So I don't have a specific style. I would say most times I would like to go with a photography vision over a photographic style. You meet someone and they become family, or they become much more than clients, much more than friends, and eventually it opens yourself up to more opportunities. It opens yourself up to new vistas of relationships that you never ever thought about or thought of before. And thinking about it now, memories just come flooding in, because as a matter of fact, the first time I met my wife, I was photographing her. My advice now to other photographers will be, know what you're doing. Don't just do photography because everybody is doing photography, or it's the hip thing to do, or there's nothing else to do. You find a camera. Just know what you're doing and do it well. I mean, nothing beats someone that is excellent at what they do. So eventually, do what you do it excellently, know your onions, and don't leave the business of photography out. Yeah.